Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel today. I'm Kelvin, and today we're talking to our business topic. So, our topic today is talking and explaining about the sustainable production. So, for someone who didn't understand what is sustainable production in Vietnam, so this means that the way that you can producing a product that don't harm the workers or the environment or the community around it, and the sustainable production is using for a good and also a long process of production. So you can go into recycle or also going to produce as much as you can. But if you're going to follow the sustainable production, you can follow to like satisfying the demand from the customer and also saving the environment around your business. Okay, so one way of producing sustainability is for a business to blend all of the stages of a product life and then trying to cycle it right from the start. So when you're going to blending for a product life cycle, we have to do some steps. The first one that you have to design the product. So when you're going to design a product, you know that how can it be designed and also how that we can create it. This is the demand that you need to have when you're going to design a product. After you design it, then you have to sourcing materials. And when you're sourcing materials, you have to know that where it's from and what is the impact on the environment or people around the business or the resource shop. Okay, and the third way, the third one, after you have the research, you're trying to making the products, okay? And when you're making the product, so you have to know who make it, cost how much to make it, and how to make it, okay? And after you making the product, and this way, maybe we need to have this point or not. So you have to using a packaging which means that you're going to putting the product into some things. For example, if you guys are going to making Coca-Cola, so the bottle is the packaging, which means that when you're going to make the Coca-Cola water, then you have to pour it into the bottle. So the bottle is like a bag to have the Coca-Cola and then you sell it for the consumer. But somehow there are something that don't need package. For examples, a shampoo. A shampoo that the shampoo part. The shampoo parts, which mean that the things that we're also going to like use this and then rub it with our hand. Then the shampoo with the water will making is have some white bubbles and then you can wash your hand easily. It's not the bottle shampoos. The bottle shampoos you can going to like pour it down. But with the shampoo parts, you are going to rub it on your hand. Okay, so this is the difference between the product that need packaging and the product that don't need the packaging. After that, you have to choose the transporters to distributing the product. So after you go into distributing the product, you have to know how that the consumer can using the product. So is this easy to repair? Is this good or is this easy to get rid of? Other is using energy. Okay, so this is the way that you can caring about your customer and then going to improve the things that you thought that is will be bad for your consumer and your customer. Okay, after that you will have to think about the way to recycle the product. So when the product going to be get rid of, or you can say that when we going to throw it away. So you have to plan that can we recycle it and can we use this old product to collect the material and then make a new one. And after you do all of those steps, you go into back from the the first point that you're going to design the new product or design the old product with some improving point. So this one called the whole product life cycle. Okay, so we will take a real examples to know what is a product cycle life. Okay, so the example here is, as I said before, the shampoo. So there are a shampoo from a British company named Lush. So this brand have going to make a shampoos, and then you can compare it with the normal shampoos. and the samples that this company making is the sample parts. Okay, so with the large sample parts, there is no packaging, which means that the sample when it's finished, there's nothing left to throw away, and you can also use this to the last of the last piece. Okay, the next one that is the sample parts have a longer lasting, which means that you can use this longer than a sample in the bottles. So just one sample parts can have the time using equal three sample in a bottle. And of course, this is just from the last company. It's not other company. Okay. The next one is this sample part is smaller. So we have to take fewer, which means less truck to like going to transport it and also distributing it. So which means that we can cause less pollution. Okay, but there are some bad points, or you can say there is the disadvantage from the large shampoo parts. This is that is more expensive than the normal shampoo because making a high quality shampoo parts will cost more than just a normal shampoo in the bottles. So the less company have to take the price higher than just a normal shampoo. So this is how that a company is going to blending to make a whole product life cycle. And when you know about how to make it, you can blend it and use it in real life. So I hope you guys can success in making a product life cycle and also use this to make your production become sustainably. And now it's time for us to say goodbye and see you next time.